Welcome to the Popish Plot. I'm Nate.
I'm Jessica.
I'm Mike.
Today is Holy Saturday, the weirdest day in the liturgical calendar.
Totally weird. It's the only liturgical day of the year without any masses.
Yeah.
It's Friday.
No, because by the time the Mass of the Lord's Supper happens Thursday night, that's liturgically for.
Okay.
This is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Yes, because it has to be dark according to whatever your bishop says is
There are
dusk.
no masses that occur between sundown on Friday and sundown on Saturday.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
It's also weird because, well, Jesus is in the tomb, so he's no longer on the cross. So not so sad.
But he's not yet risen.
But he's still in the tomb, not so happy.
Like we know, because we know the ending, that we are commemorating the time when he was harrowing hell. So he's doing jailbreak.
Yeah.
But like the apostles didn't know that. They were sitting there thinking that they were going to be next.
We know that outside of something happening, like, I don't know, Christ coming again, doing the second coming today,
and you know what,
and
which
whole
we
world
have
ending.
thought of. Therefore, based on my small child understanding of that,
It won't happen.
It can't happen today.
But aside from that,
Maranatha, whenever you're ready.
Aside from that, we know that tomorrow will be Easter.
And it'll be glorious.
And if by some chance tomorrow's not Easter, well, heck yeah, it's about time.
Even better. Even better. But there's a lot of weird stuff going on today.
Yep.
Because yesterday was just brutal. And today there's a lot of work to be done.
Yes.
Because Thursday night we made a big show of stripping the altars and putting stuff away. But for those of us who are fairly involved at our churches, today there's a lot of putting stuff back and general preparation for the Easter Vigil.
We spent a whole lot of time on Thursday night making the church look plain and, well, kind of ugly. But by tonight the church needs to be like beautiful on a whole other level.
Radiant.
So, yeah, for those individuals who play a part in that, they've got a lot of work to do. There's also a whole lot of moving parts to tonight's service.
Because you've got all the things. You've got the Paschal Candle. You've got the Exultet. You've got to baptize and confirm a whole lot of folk.
Yep.
Hopefully a whole lot of folk. And if not a whole lot of folk in your parish, pray for more.
And there'll be a whole bunch of people that are there to get that are hoping to receive. They're planning to receive communion. So it's gonna be all the things. And so for all those people who have a role in making all the things happen, they've also got a lot of work to do. But for all the rest of us, there's like not a lot to do, right? You could go and do your usual Saturday things, but it really doesn't feel like a Saturday when you should be going and doing your regular Saturday things. I mean, and you could mow the lawn, sure, I guess.
It's a little early in the year.
My lawn hasn't started growing yet. Thank God.
No, but I'm just saying, if you live in a place where you could go and mow the lawn or do the laundry, I guess. Mm-hmm. But
yes, sadly, in first century Palestine, they did not have live feeds because there'd be someone just be like, camera on the tomb, you could just be watching it all day. the round rock is still closed.
Here's that guard with we think we sprained his ankle. He's got a slight limp. He's going back and forth. All right, he's completing another circuit. Oh yeah, that'd be an amazing live
it's guard change. It's guard change.
Shift change. That'd be an amazing live stream.
And we are losing Steve, the young guy. For Bob, the elder guardsman.
But you imagine that Mary Magdalene and some of the women were kind of doing that. They're just like, all right, we're just going to hang out here. And then eventually they go home because it's dark. All right, we'll come back first thing in the morning. They can open it up. Somehow it'll get opened up. We don't have a plan, and then we'll wrap up the Lord.
Yeah.
So you imagine they were sitting there and like, Well,
I mean,
they
had the benefit though, in that it was the
just one of the
Sabbath.
guards walking back and forth.
It was the Sabbath, and it was also the first Easter weekend. So, as far as things to do, all the ordinary Sabbath things to do, which was not a lot of things, because
Well,
especially in under a Pharisaical rule, there was a lot of things you couldn't do.
well, but like the men of their community had mostly run away, so I'm sure that there was and everybody's super freaked out and mourning for their crucified Messiah. It's just it's the strangest day in the world.
It really is.
But yeah, that would be a great live stream. So, just some practical tips. Just reminded me of this. When you go into the church today, if you're helping to decorate, don't genuflect to the empty tabernacle.
Yeah.
You can still reverence the altar, but the Lord's not in the tabernacle.
Yeah, so there's no genuflection needed. Just, reverence the altar. And
Which I imagine is quite helpful to all the people that are doing the decorating. They're like, I have a handful of stuff, but and then it's like, well, it's a blessed building, but besides that,
Although, it is. I'm a people watcher, and it's fascinating just to watch people just come in on Good Friday and
just
genuflect.
stop.
Like, guys, think about it for a second.
No.
Yeah, weird day. And then, we're all going to be up late tonight because Easter Vigil is the best. And it's a super exciting day for all of the catechumens and candidates. Excited for you guys. I know that it's going to be even better than you imagine. It's going to be great. And we're so happy to welcome all of you into full communion. It's glorious. Truly glorious. And then tomorrow, be nice to the Christmas and Easter only people.
Yep.
We want more of them to come back.
We want them to be around more often, so we shouldn't try scaring them off.
Your pew is not your pew. That's always true, but especially tomorrow. If you can be helpful, give up your seat to a family, do so. If you're a single bloke like me.
Or get a little squinchy, make some friends.
Yeah, get to know people. Squeeze in.
I feel known. And a 1/4 inch taller. So, go down below.
Comment about the weirdness.
Yep.
The awkwardness. Tell us what you like to do. If you have things that you regularly do on Holy Saturday, tell us what those things are.
It happens every year. What's your routine?
Also, subscribe, bell, like.
Yeah, all those things.
Push buttons. Because, we're allowed to push buttons. This is not, our Sabbath.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's right. And until next time, remember to live your faith.
Love your faith.
Share that love.